Edwin Van Cleef's power grants +2/+1 to a minion for each minion you bought this turn. In the early stages of the game, we try to do as few rolls as possible. Instead, let's use our economy to cycle the buff and find useful cards to use with our power. In this round, we want to take advantage of what Bob offers us to accumulate statistics, useful to stabilize the game right away. Let us remember that collecting a pair of servants from the first rounds will allow us, once we have found the triple, to develop a strategy well in advance of the opponents, a very influential detail. Naga is a type of build with great potential, but at the same time it is very risky, as it is not very consistent in the initial and intermediate parts of the game. Edwin, however, is good for us. Thanks to his hero power, we will be able to greatly limit the risk we want to take. Strengthened by this, we choose the reward the friends along the way, which once unlocked will allow us to get 2 new Naga at the beginning of each turn. Since the strategy is clear and the strength of the Naga lies in the continuous recycling of spellcraft spells, we want to search for Pashmer the Vengeful, the effect of which is that after the death of 3 of our servants, we get a spellcraft spell of our tier or lower. Once Pashmer is found, she becomes the new target of our hero power, as it is important that she stays alive as much as possible during combat phase. At this point, getting the reward is the central focus of our plan. We are willing to sacrifice our minions to bring about the conditions necessary to unlock it. Free-dealing Gambler is a free +1 to our hero power, so always buy it. Also, placing taunts on the field helps Pashmer complete her Avenge effect. Tide Mistress Athissa and Orgozo of the Tender are 2 essential Cavan Tier 6 minions to fully implement our strategy. To get pieces at 6, we can take 2 paths. The first is to find the cards of our interest by completing a triple at Tavern Tier 5. The second is to take us in a very short time to Tavern Tier 6. Since we already completed a triple, we choose to go to 5 next turn, holding the golden minion in hand. At Hearthstone Hotel, we have a saying: if you call a move before it happens, it's never luck. We immediately choose Tide Mistress Athissa, whose effect is to give +1/+1 to 3 of our Nog after casting a spell. Seeing that Reno Jackson is doing a build identical to ours, but stronger, we take the risk of going to Tavern Tier 6, strengthened by the fact that we are up against an already eliminated player. Now, whoever is bigger wins, so let's just focus on making the best use of any piece that can increase our stats. Remembering that triples and divine shields will be essential to face the opponents. In the so-called empty spaces, or where we can easily replace a minion, we try to insert poisons or Leroy the Reckless, the effect of which is to destroy the minion who killed him. Let's follow the strategy all the way and let's take home precious points for our climb in the rankings. Have fun and enjoy the show. Greetings from Hearthstone Hotel.